What's up, everybody? On this episode of the Bevy Spot, we are in a very special city, New Orleans, Louisiana. And our first stop is Vals Nola, right here, 4632 Freret Street. Come check this place out. Let's go see what it's all about. Let's ride.
Iced coffee in the morning wakes me up the way I want it. Such a rush, I'm tripping and I'm falling. Got my sunshine pouring like an iced coffee in the morning. Iced coffee in the morning.
Hey, what's up, everybody, man, and welcome to this episode of the Bevy Spot. And then, again, man, we are in New Orleans, and I'm so happy to be here. And our first stop is Vals, right over here off of Freret Street, man. And we are lucky to have my man Alex join us today. How you doing, Alex?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Man, I'm doing good, man. You know, I went to college here. One of the reasons why we're here, and I've seen how much Freret, there's Tulane University right down the road.
Yeah.
How much this area has grown and expanded, and to see, this space of Vals be such a unique space in the area, man. Like, what was the inspiration? I know that, I think I learned that this was an old gas station.
Yeah.
Prior to you guys opening it up.
Yeah. From what I can remember, this was like a gas station or a service station. So I'm born and raised here as well.
Okay.
And for the longest time, I can remember that there wasn't anything here.
Okay.
Like the bones were still here, but like I think after Katrina, if I'm not mistaken, it was out of service.
Gotcha.
So it'd been sitting empty for a while, and I know that the folks here, they already have a Cure cocktail spot right down the street, and knew that there was some potential here for something that could be just as good, but also have like a very like welcoming, kind of casual, easygoing environment where you can have fun. You can come with your kids, you can come with your group of friends, you can come with
your
all
dog.
the doctors.
You can come with your dog.
Oh yeah. Dogs is that's like the number 2 constituent here.
Yeah. That's cool. That is cool, man. That is cool, man. So yeah, it's an amazing space and place. I think the vibe and the element here is gorgeous. Because it was a gas station, y'all left a lot of that intact.
Oh yeah.
And so there's this indoor-outdoor element, which obviously we're sitting outdoor right now. But it's awesome, like, you know what I mean, to be able to have this experience.
What's even better is that like we're able to do it right now because it's finally under 90 degrees this week.
Oh, absolutely.
It's been
absolutely. Oh yeah.
Been too hot, but like when everything is like nice, you got the doors open.
Yeah.
You can have all the sound rolling from outside. You can see the energy and you can feel it walking down the street. So it's just like it just invites you to come partake in that.
Yeah.
And it makes us like just feel like we're able to have as much fun as we want everybody else to have. I think.
Wow.
I try to have that be the case. At least.
Man, you definitely do your thing. You definitely do your thing. Now, we know that you guys, first of all, you guys are about the Mexican cuisine first. So what type of food can people expect when they come here?
So the way that the food is put together is a lot of influence and deference paid to Mexican food, a lot of it out of like Mexico City. A lot of time was spent in Oaxaca, going to the palenques or like the mezcal distilleries.
Okay. Okay.
With some cucumber, some carrots, some lime, and jalapeno juice, and then it's got chipotle mayo that we make in house.
Okay.
A little salsa macha, which is traditionally like an oil-based and dried chili.
Okay. Okay.
Salsa that we add sesame seeds and pepitas to.
Wow, that looks
There's
great.
a little cilantro on top and avocado.
Listen, Kay, let me tell you what you're not gonna do is threaten me with a good time.
There you go.
I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like, okay, like y'all can't be bringing out food. This is great, man. What is this called again?
That's a cobia tostada.
Cobia tostada.
Yeah.
So I gotta try it, right? I gotta.
Oh, just take just take that fork in there and just like break it up. Like this is break off a piece and just
break off
handle
a
it.
piece.
Oh yeah, just handle it.
So, you saying I got to just go in?
Yeah, just go into
in.
it.
Just go
And
in.
then you got your cocktail here to kind of round that out, which
Okay.
as well.
All right, hold on 1 second, man. Let's figure this out.
You gotta get that on the mic. You gotta get that crunch.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you're right.
That's good. That's good. That's fine. That's fine.
There you go.
Now, okay. Now, what are some of the unique? I think, excuse me. Mike was telling me that you guys do something special with the tortillas.
With our what?
Tortillas.
The tortillas. Oh, they're made in house and they're nixtamalized, which is basically just a process of. I don't want to be too crude, but you know how like when you eat corn and sometimes you'll find that like it's made the long journey. There's like a lot of chemistry involved, but it's like basically you're kind of washing it with alkaline water, and that sort of breaks it down in such a way that like you can actually digest it and it makes it softer, more easily enjoyable and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah. So we
Okay.
do that in house.
Okay.
So you don't have like that kind of that harsh kind of starchy quality that you get with a lot of the corn tortillas.
Okay. So it's
But
a
it is
unique
done
process.
in-house, yeah.
So, but y'all the only place in New Orleans that does that.
I don't know if we're the only ones, but we're definitely the ones that I know that like we've made it a point to know that we do that.
So y'all put that extra effort and
Oh yeah,
care
yeah, absolutely.
into your tortillas. Speaking of tortillas,
Speaking of,
Right here for you.
Okay.
This can be the queso fundido. So it's not like
Queso.
a Tex-Mex queso where it's like creamy and saucy.
Okay.
It's a baked queso.
A baked
Super
queso.
delicious.
Okay.
It's got rajas, which are onions and poblanos that we cook down in cream.
Okay.
And a little chorizo mixed in. And
Oh,
then
a little
Mexican
chorizo.
oregano.
Okay.
on top. Super
Oh, that sounds excellent.
with the tortillas.
some
Okay.
tortillas right here. So
Okay.
in Mexico, this is kind of a pretense to doing like melted cheese and chorizo tacos.
That's what. Okay.
So this is just take the tortillas and just dig in with the spoon and just spool it all in there.
Just spool it all in there. I feel like I'd be remiss if I didn't do it right now.
There you go.
So
Just get in there.
just get in there. Okay. Ooh, y'all see how cheesy that thing
Yeah,
is?
you're right.
That thing is cheesy. Okay. So let's see. Man, this looks amazing, man. Now. Oh wow. That's good.
That one hits.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Now I
That's
tell
good.
you, if you want to kind of take the edge, because it's a lot of cheese, it's a lot of chorizo, it's a lot of spice. You want to kind of wash that down. This cocktail I got right here for you is gonna help with that. This is one of our bar exclusive cocktails that we have called a Hellflower.
The hell flower.
Hellflower, yeah. So what
Is it
this
gonna be
is?
raising hell? Like what's
Oh
going
no,
on?
it's not hellish, but it'll get you there.
All right.
So what
Well,
we
what's
got
in
in
it?
here, this is lime with a Espadín mezcal from Del Maguey called Vida Pueblo. And then what gives it this kind of pink color right here, this is actually a orange, thyme, and hibiscus shrub that we make in-house.
Wow.
So a shrub is basically just like, it's like a syrup made with some vinegar. So you get some sweet, you get some zing, and then we steep that with some thyme to give it a little extra aromatic quality.
Okay.
Use oranges to kind of incorporate the sweet, and then there's some hibiscus to give it some tartness. So
Wow.
it's all working in tandem.
Tastes good, man.
Oh yeah, I mean I haven't had one in a second, but
yeah. Here. Cheers.
I guess I'm still on the
Absolute-
clock, but that's all right.
Hey,
Cheers.
Enjoy, man. You gotta enjoy your work, brother.
Salud.
Absolutely. I know I cheated the system, but that thing was too good. I'm sorry. It was
There
good,
you go.
though, man. That's really good, man. So y'all have the Hellflower,
Mm-hmm.
and you got some of these unique dishes, some unique things that you don't really get from when you go to the average Mexican restaurant. This is no knock
yeah.
on anybody, but it seems like you guys have a lot of unique qualities to the food and your drinks here.
Oh, for sure. I think especially with the food, there is a lot of reverence for the best of food that Mexico has to offer. That is maybe not quite as accessible to people in the United States because we have a conception of Texas style Mexican food, so you don't really get as much exposure to as much of the authentic, you're getting it off the street or it's in somebody's home. So been able to enjoy a lot of those types of experiences and want to be able to bring something of that back to open up the world of Mexican cuisine to everybody, because there's a lot more going on there than I think anybody realizes.
Absolutely.
And then with the drinks, it's a lot of that as well too. We do a lot of classic Mexican style cocktails, margaritas, palomas, and we're very fond of the spirits of Mexico. Everybody always thinks of tequila, which is definitely one of them. Mezcal at large is a huge sprawling category of spirits that it's starting to really have more of its moment, and people are kind of starting to explore it a little bit more. So we want to try to find a way to bring that to the forefront and bring it to people in such a way that it's a little more exciting than someone might have thought, whether it was just oh, this is just kind of like smoky tequila. And it's
right.
Maybe, but there's a lot more to it than that.
I feel like I'm about to have a real lesson in this mezcal today, man. This has been an amazing experience, man, thus far, and I'm looking forward so much so to having more of an experience here and trying all these wonderful foods and drinks that you have. Remind you, I got to drive home, so
I mean, have as much or as little as you want. Responsibly.
Keep them coming, Alex. Keep them coming, man. Tell us, you guys are here in Freret Street, down the street from Tulane and Loyola and all that stuff. Are there any signature nights, or are you guys open? Do you have a happy hour? Tell the people what days they need to come, when, and what.
So 7 days a week, we do have a happy hour. It runs from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
That's 7 days a week.
7 days a week.
Only in New Orleans, might I add. Only in New Orleans, you gonna have a happy hour.
That's crazy to think that nobody else has that.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
Happy hour. We have our frozen margarita, our classic frozen margarita, and our classic house Vals margarita on the rocks at a happy hour price. We do a ranch water. We do a paloma, and then if you want, makes my job easier. If you love a beer and a shot. That's my favorite thing to be able to help you with. To save my arms from some shaking.
I'm sure. Getting in the weight room. I got you.
Yeah. As far as when we're open, we're open 7 days a week. We open at 11 a.m. and we will generally close. We close at 9:30 Sunday through Thursday, and we close at 10:30 Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
With with Saturday and Sunday from 11 to 2, we have a brunch as well.
Okay.
There's a whole different brunch menu. Couple of extra brunch drinks are available. It's definitely a vibe.
Sweet deal, man. It's definitely that. It's for sure a vibe. So tell the people where they can find you guys, social media, website, what have you.
You can look for us. We are online on Instagram as Vals Nola. I believe that our website is also valsnola.com. And I'm pretty sure that we have that Facebook page, but I deleted mine a while ago, so I don't even know anymore.
Gotcha. Okay. It's Vals with a V. Make sure they're saying that right.
V-A-L-S.
Okay. V-A-L-S Nola, right?
Yeah, you're right.
All right. Well, man, Alex, man, thank you so much, brother.
Absolutely.
Man, it's been a joy. We're looking forward to enjoying some more. We got more to come, man. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be back with more of the Bevy Spot right here at Vals, right in N-O-L-A, that New Orleans, y'all. You heard me? We'll be right back in a little bit, y'all. Stay tuned. Peace.
Everyone loves to have a good time. Whether with family or friends, enjoyable moments create lifelong memories. How do you find out about the things you like? Social Bevy. It's the premier mobile solution connecting you to events and activities you love. One stop to get social, find your favorite events, purchase tickets, book your ride, make travel plans, and more. Got events? Social Bevy matches your events to an audience full of socialites looking for you. Simply create your own channel, connect to your target audience, launch promos, and start selling out your events with the help of a mobile app that does the work for you. Ready to get social? Social Bevy. Get social simply.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Bevy Spot, man. And again, we're here in the lovely city of New Orleans, a great place that I'm very fond of. And we're sitting at Vals, brand new spot that's just recently opened, and they've been showing us so much love, man. We're going to really, really enjoy this thing today. And today we have our special guest, our lovely influencer, Miss Alex Robinson, fresh out of New Orleans. How you doing, Miss Alex?
Great, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing awesome. I'm doing awesome. Alex, thank you so much for joining us here today. We're so glad to have you come on.
I'm happy to get to try Vals, honestly.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone's
right?
been telling me to come here.
Really?
Yeah.
So, that's good that we get to bring you to a place
that I've
you
never
haven't been to.
Not very common.
We do that with intent. So, one of the things that I've noticed about you as an influencer, you really go in and dive in and explain, like you're not just saying, hey, I was here and I had a couple of drinks. Like you're telling the story.
I care so much about food and like drinks and like experiences.
Okay.
I love going out. Like I've always been like that. Like since I was in high school, like I'm kind of a party girl. I love just being social and doing stuff. And so especially if I'm going to recommend something to somebody else, like I need to make sure like you know what you're getting yourself into. I don't want any surprises. I want you to go and be like, oh, this is exactly how Alex described it to me.
Gotcha.
And like it also helps me like build trust with my audience because I want them to feel like they can rely on me. Like if Alex says it's good, if Alex says it's this, then like I can trust her and I know it's going to be that way. And
Gotcha.
she's not just like blowing smoke up my ass. Like,
Okay. Now, amongst your friends, have you always been that person that they always say, hey,
yes,
where is there to go, Alex? What is there to do? Like
always, like all my friends, like we plan trips. Well, I'm not going to say we plan trips together. We go on trips together and
Okay.
I'm the planner. I'm like, I do itineraries. I like send them out a week before. I'm like, this is where we're going.
Oh, so you're that friend.
I'm that friend. I'm a Virgo, so it goes to the next level.
Okay.
But I'm like big on organizing. I'm big on bringing people together. And so like I became a content creator by accident. Like I just started talking about my life and things that I was doing, and people just, I guess, liked it, and that's how it happened.
Wow. So what's some of the biggest challenges in that before you were in this space and you're doing what you're doing, being the organizer, being that glue, being that planner? What's some of the biggest pains that you have in doing so?
Luckily, I have amazing friends who make it so easy for me. They're like, they let me, do my thing. I think I really don't find it challenging at all. Actually, I enjoy doing it. I think getting money from people, I'm like the put the card down friend, But even then, like the older we get, the more it's like, when we were in college and stuff, it was kind of like I had to send out reminder texts, like, you got to pay me back. But now that we're all grown, it's like, everyone kind of pays me back or whatever. But I find so much joy in it, and like as the planner, you have to take on that. That is going to be stressful. Some people, this person's not going to want to do this. This person's not going to want to do that. You just have to understand, that's how it's going to be. There's going to be stress, but you took on that responsibility.
Right.
So you need to deal with it.
So you KYA, you know your audience.
Yes.
Right? So you know what you're dealing with when it comes to your friends.
Exactly.
And stuff like that,
Exactly.
Right? Okay. So what truly, like, I know you said you've always been, you love going out, you love being social. So was that like your influence, your inspiration behind getting into this space as an influencer?
No,
what created that?
I started making videos on TikTok in the pandemic, like most people, And so I was actually doing like more skit, like stuff, more like funny meme type things.
Okay.
And then did a few videos where I was like biking around my neighborhood, and I was just saying like where I was going, and I saw that kind of people were into it. Because there weren't like any New Orleans. No, I'm not going to say any. There were very few New Orleans TikTokers at that time. Like, it really wasn't a thing. Like, when I used to do, like, hashtag NOLA foodie, it'd be, like, 5 posts or 5 views or whatever, and now it's, like, millions.
Right.
So I just got into that space at a time where a lot of people weren't doing it. And I found out that's what people wanted from me. And so I kept doing it. That's how the algorithm works, right? Like, I was just putting out videos for fun, and I saw that certain things were catching on. And so I was like, oh, maybe I should keep doing this. I never had a goal of being a content creator, never had a goal of being an influencer, nothing like that.
Okay.
It just, people the people made me a content creator. You know what I
Gotcha,
mean? Like I
gotcha,
wasn't
gotcha.
like chasing a goal.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I loved it. I love like because this is what I was already doing for my friends and my husband and
Right.
like whatever. So I was like, oh, cool. I get to do it for like thousands of people now. Like plan your trip for you. You know?
Right. That's dope. That's dope. So when you're going to places and you're sharing your experiences, what type of things are you looking for when you go to a venue? When you're getting ready to do your thing as an influencer?
I think atmosphere is really important to me. Like a place like this is so great, you know, it's like so vibey. So first of all, the atmosphere. So when I step in there, and it doesn't have to be like super elegant or super like if I'm going into a dive bar, I want it to feel like a dive bar. You know, if I'm
Right.
going into like, you know, whatever the vibe. If it's a Mexican restaurant, I want it to feel like a Mexican. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, does this match the vibe that it's giving on socials? Does it match the vibe that it's giving like in the description of what they call themselves?
Mm-hmm.
Then obviously the food is number one, right? Like, and I am very particular. Like when I say something is, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
When I say something is good, like it's good, or it's really like and when I say something is bad, it's really like it's bad.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
That's okay. So let me ask you this then.
Okay.
Helping you with that. When you had a bad experience,
Okay.
do you share that as well?
Yes. And that's what a lot of people like about my content. It's not all like flowers and roses and like this was good and whatever. Obviously, I want to do it in a respectful way.
Okay.
Like, I'm not trying to put anybody out of business. That is never my intention. I try to do it in like a way where it's like, okay, they could have improved on this. Or like, I don't like,
Okay,
you know,
okay.
or like, I'll just like slide in there like, you know, the service was kind of slow. You know, I'm
So
completely honest in all my reviews.
Gotcha.
Even when even if they caught my meal and everything, I'll reach out to them and I'll say, hey, I just want to let you know, like, I really didn't enjoy this experience. And when they're copying my meal, I kind of feel bad, you know, because it's like, damn, you did this to like up your business, not down it. So I just won't post about it.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Then give me, without giving any names.
I'll give you names.
What-
Huh?
No. We'll want the receipts. We don't want the receipts right now, okay? All right. I just want to know, what was the worst, give me one of the worst experiences that you had to report on, and without giving me any company names.
Trying to think. Okay, this is the first one that comes to mind. It's a French restaurant uptown that everyone was sort of raving about.
Okay.
And like for me, I'm big on value. Like I don't mind dropping money on food, right? Like as long as it's like amazing, I'll spend what I think, you know, the value of that food is. When you're charging me like $20 for an appetizer and I get it and I've had something better when it was $13, I'm not like
Okay.
you know, so
Okay,
it's more
okay.
about like I think all the places that I've been to that are bad because it's hard to find bad food in New Orleans, right?
Right,
It's
absolutely.
it's more about value here.
Uh-huh.
Like, okay, are you getting the best food for your dollar?
Okay. Got you. So that was the experience. They were overpriced because it wasn't that good. They put the value. You saying the value?
The
of
value wasn't
what they
great.
put on it.
Right, like I wasn't
It
spitting
wasn't
out my
worth it.
food. Like it was, you know, it's decent. Everywhere here is good, you know.
Okay. Absolutely. Well, that's cool. Well, I think they're supposed to be bringing us some shots now or something.
Yes.
Like, yeah, they're just spoiling us here at Vals.
Is
like,
this the first time you've done shots on the podcast?
It totally is. Absolutely.
course.
Absolutely. So, what was your name?
Alex.
Alex. So, Alex, how you doing, Alex?
I'm
Got Alex
sorry.
and Alex.
There we go.
Like A's a squad, A squared. Like, yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
So what do we have here?
I've got a flight of this is a tequila flight to start with from a brand that we like called Artignon.
Artignon,
It's all 100%
okay.
agave, blue ever. What we got here, we got their Blanco, which we use in our ball and margarita. This is their Reposado, and then this is, which I really love, and then this is their Añejo. So you got like a nice little journey. Then there's a little bit of salt and some limes right there for you, and then I got another one for you in just a second.
Oh man, they're trying to get us
Beautiful.
twisted over here. Hold on a second. Hold on, Vals. Slow down, Vals. Okay.
I'm
All right. Well,
excited.
listen. So then they brought it. So we got to partake.
Okay.
So choose which one you want.
I've had so many blancos, so I want to try something different. I think I'm
Okay.
gonna do the añejo.
Okay. Well, that is you.
Okay.
And I will try the reposado since he raved about it.
Okay. Are we
All
just
right.
gonna are we gonna taste it or are we gonna shoot it?
We signed up to do it. We're gonna shoot this.
All right,
Like,
perfect. That's what I was
so
thinking.
here's to you and all your success.
Same to you.
And absolutely. And this bottoms up.
All right.
Wow.
That was so smooth.
Yo, that was very smooth. I don't even need.
Another one. I'm just kidding.
Hold up, DJ Khaled. Hold on. Like I don't even need a line.
No, you don't need anything.
You don't need anything. Yes. Oh man.
see,
Wow.
look.
See, Alex. Okay. Okay. So what's
Ask
next?
and you shall receive.
So this is very good.
Guys, and I can
Okay.
bring you some extra cups.
My hair is getting frizzy out here.
These are a few mezcals, a few things that are not quite mezcal from
Okay.
Mexico, since there is a lot more there than just tequila. So
Okay.
these are some of like our house exclusive picks. These are some of
Wow.
the things that like we are the only ones in the city to have.
Wow.
Probably
Okay.
in the state.
Okay.
Wow.
So we need to talk about it.
So one of these, this is a ensemble of mezcal by Fish and Espadine. This next one right here is a mezcal from Guerrero called Ancho. It's more commonly called a Cubrieta. This one's
Cubrieta.
really wild. It's one of my
Okay.
favorites. And then this one is also from there. It's called a Pinca Larga. It
Pinca
is
Larga.
not mezcal. It's kind of closer to Satol, so it's a different plant species altogether.
So
Wow.
for people that don't know, explain what mezcal is, because I'm one of them. But go ahead.
So what mezcal is it is a category of distilled spirits indigenous to Mexico and distilled from agave plants. People are most familiar with one variety of mezcal, which we know today as tequila. Tequila is, of course, made from Blue Weber agave, but mezcal at large is many different species of agave. So, like this
Sweet
one
thing.
right here is a blend of a species called Espadine, and another one called Fiche. This one is a species called Cubrieta. So there is a whole wide world of mezcal.
Wow. Okay.
Throughout Mexico, and tequila is like a sliver, but a big sliver of it for sure.
Okay.
Wow,
Okay.
Alex, you know so much.
I know a
Thank you.
bit. I've
Thank
been
you.
here for a while.
Well, we
I know.
appreciate you.
Y'all
Thank you,
listen to
Alex.
those.
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right. So
I didn't know any of that
circling the
was. I
wagons
don't know where
again.
to start.
I love it when they have a drink that you can't even pronounce. Like you have no idea.
I'm not gonna
what you're
take a
drinking.
shot at it. Like I can't even pronounce it. I don't know what it
Like,
is.
you gotta
Sounded
try,
great.
Like he said, like you got to try the Netta.
Here, let me clear this out.
Look, we didn't even need this.
Didn't even need it.
It was so good.
This is one more little accoutrement here for y'all. What they generally do in Mexico with the mezcals is that they'll have them with oranges and with
Okay.
salts that have been ground with usually some sort of spice like chili pepper. And in this case, this is the grub of the agave moth that feeds on agave plants, ground in to give it a kind of earthy, pungent kind of quality. So you
Okay.
can sprinkle a little bit of that on your orange, take it with your food, sip it, don't shoot it.
Oh, you don't. So you don't
Okay.
shoot
you
this.
wanna take your time with these.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Because we're not trying to be on nobody's tables. Like no.
Wait, what did he say this
He
was?
said sprinkle that on your orange. So let's.
But did he say it was a bug?
I don't know. He said.
I think he said it was a bug.
I think.
or a
I don't-
grub.
I don't really don't think he said.
I think he said a grub.
Really?
Like it's something
I
a
think they
moth
giving
or
us-
am I?
I think you might be tripping. Or you might have had one
No,
too
I-
many. You just had
I
one.
think that's what he said.
No.
Anyway,
I'm just messing with you.
I do want to try it with like this though, because
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
never
yeah.
done this before.
Yeah. Me too. I think you got to have the whole experience.
Yeah,
Let's do that.
definitely.
Let's do that.
So
Let's
he
do
said
that.
to sip it and then sort of like eat this.
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll sip it.
I'll kind of.
I'm gonna try this one.
I'll try this one. Cheers,
Cheers.
to the sip.
Whew, Lord.
Oh,
Yes,
this
sir.
one's really good.
Yeah. Okay. They ain't playing. All right. I see why they say sip that one. Absolutely.
Mine is like
I'm gonna go ahead. Though.
this is
It's
really
good?
good.
Yeah, mine was strong.
Yours is not good.
This is-
I mean, or
that is strong. They ain't playing no games with that one. Okay.
well, that was
Good.
fun.
Absolutely. It's
Do I have
always a
any
good time.
salt on my mouth?
No, you're good. You are good. You are good. So, Alex, thank you for taking the time to share and embark on this journey of
Of course.
mezcal with me. And we had some other, what was the first thing we had? Tequila? Was that tequila?
The first
Yeah.
flight.
Yeah, so anyway. Thank you for taking the journey with me.
Of course.
Tell the people where they can find you when they come into New Orleans. They looking for things to do. Where can they find information on you or the suggestions that you make?
Yeah, I'm Alex Robinson with 2 X's and an underscore in between on every single platform.
Alex Robinson on everything.
On everything.
All right, cool. So is there anything exciting that you got coming up that people need to be aware of and look out for?
Not really. I mean, I'm always posting things to do in the city. Like, I kind of came up on more like things to do this weekend type stuff. I'm always covering all the events. Fried Chicken Festival is coming up. Top Taco's coming up. There's so many great festivals in this city. So if you're ever coming here and you need something to do that weekend, I also offer my New Orleans cheat sheet, which is available in my bio. Basically, it takes all my content and puts it into like a 10-page sheet, so you don't have to kind of go through all my videos if you don't really have the time. There's itineraries on there, weekend itineraries, couples itineraries.
Okay.
Basically, my brain in a sheet, and I sell that for $8.
Okay. Well, great. Y'all heard her. Go check out Alex Robinson, double X's with an underscore in between.
Mm-hmm.
That's how she defined it. Y'all go check her out, man. Go see her on Instagram and on Facebook. TikTok as well. Okay.
Threads.
All right.
Not really active on Twitter, but
Seems like she got all the keys to the city, y'all. She got the map, she got the guide for you. She got whatever you need when you're coming into New Orleans, whether you're by yourself, or you with your
100%.
couple, you in a couple, doing whatever you're doing, a girls trip, guys trip, whatever. You got the plug. You the plug.
yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, thank you, Alex, so much for
It was
joining
so
us.
nice
man.
chatting with you. This was really fun.
Absolutely. Y'all heard her right here on the Bevy Spot. Check out Miss Alex Robinson, man. It's been great. It's been a joy.
Cheers.
Cheers. And stay social. Get social, simply.